So you're trying to build a website for your business, you're doing DIY, but there are so many fonts to choose from, colors, different layouts. How do I even ensure that it looks great on my mobile phone or my tablet, desktop, TV, whatever it is that you're viewing the website on? Hey guys, I'm Kalilah Reynolds and it's time for Money Moves JA, brought to you in partnership with Exim Bank's Business Advisory Service. They're here to help your business grow exponentially, especially if you're a small or medium enterprise. Now, before we get started, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and follow this page. And of course, at the end of the video, share with a friend. Later on as well, we'll be doing a giveaway over on Exim Bank JA's Instagram page. Back with us this week is Christoph James. He's a software developer at Mobile Edge Solutions. Welcome back, Christoph.
Thank you.
So just to recap quickly, last week we spoke about having a goal for your website. You also mentioned the layout and ensuring that you have good navigation.
Right.
What tips do you have for us this week?
Well, what I want to start with is typography. Very important. Typography sounds like a big word, eh?
I hear type in there.
Yes. So this is basically just the style of the font or the text used on the website. This is important because you want to ensure that it is something that is readable. It's, your visitors, as I said last time, they won't be reading your website. They'll be scanning. And so what little that is there that they will see, you want them to get it quickly.
So are there certain fonts you should stay away from?
Yes. Usually what we recommend, especially to our clients at Mobile Edge, is that you use sans serif fonts, right? Now, those are fonts that are different from your typical Times New Roman, for example, which is a serif font. Serif meaning those little extras that are on the letters, right? So use fonts that are very simple and easy to read. Examples are Open Sans, Roboto.
Okay. I know Arial, Bookman Old Style, and Times Roman. Those are the three main ones, and Comic Sans.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to use those? You want to use...
Typically, you want to steer away from those. Arial isn't bad. It isn't bad. But yeah, the Comic Sans and...
But stay away from the scripts.
Especially the scripts. Stay away from them. Unless it's something specialized, typically stay away from those, yes.
Okay, unless that's the design of your logo, I guess.
Correct.
That would help. Okay, so talk to me about making it functional, because that's another thing now. When you go on a website, it looks different when you're viewing on your mobile phone as opposed to on a desktop.
When you're building a website, when you're talking about making a good website, it's not enough for it to just look good. You go on the website, your visitors are wowed, with all the colors and the different images, but can they actually do what they came there to do? That's why we spoke about navigation and how it needs to be simple and conventional, because that will help them to quickly and easily get to where they want to go. So when you're talking about the functionality of a website, you just want to ensure that what the visitor expects, what the website visitor expects to be able to do, that they can actually do it. It's clear and obvious for them.
And the mobile responsiveness is the other one that I wanted to ask you about. So on these sites like the hosted websites that we spoke about last week, does it automatically align for various devices?
Yes, typically these hosted websites, that's a feature of their templates. They come mobile responsive. And mobile responsiveness is just basically your website's ability to look or to present the content in a way that the visitor can see everything, they can reach everything, and they can actually accomplish what they need to accomplish, regardless of the screen size that they're using.
Talk to me now about the images on the site because is there anything that you need to be aware of when you're selecting images for your site?
Mhm. Yes, most definitely. Images come in different qualities, different sizes. You want to use the biggest size, but as well a size that is not um, too big for your website, because if they're too big, it will actually impact the speed at which your website loads. You know, and so you can actually look this up online. What the limits are for images that you can upload to your website.
What type of dimension should we be using?
Typically, you shouldn't be using anything less than 1080 pixels by 840.
Okay. And also, what type of image is best? Should I use a PNG, a JPEG, GIF? Which ones are best for websites?
Well, if you want quality, you want to maintain quality, I would recommend PNG. But if, for example, you just need something like an icon, something like that, JPEG is fine.
Okay. And what do you use GIF for?
GIFs are just those images that can move. They're almost like
Oh.
videos. Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm showing my age now. I feel old.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you have any other tips for us, Christoph?
Just that when designing or building your websites, keep the two main things in mind: the design of the website and the functionality. Design should help the visitor to do or accomplish the task that they came to do, and thus making the website function, right? So that's the functionality of the website, and then that should help to get to your goal.
Now tell me something. You've given us all these great tips, and you have all these websites available that can just have these templates, and you can do it yourself. Why would somebody come to Mobile Edge? Why would somebody come to a professional to build their website when all these free resources are there?
Well, Mobile Edge, we position ourselves as experts in the market of e-commerce, in the market of digital communication. And so you can do these things yourself, but you would have to go and research what it is are the techniques, right, for uploading images, for optimizing the speed of my website. Yes, you get some of these things with these hosted platforms, but it really takes a little bit of know-how in terms of the fonts that you use, the colors. When your visitors come to your website, they look at your font, they look at your images, and they immediately associate it with your company, what your company represents. And finally, we make it our business to ensure that whatever we build for our clients, website-wise, that they support the core functionality, the core business processes.
Thanks so much, Christoph.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're welcome.
Okay. And now here's a quick recap of Christoph's tips.
Here's a recap of Christoph's tips for designing your own website. Use sans serif fonts that are very simple. Images should be no less than 1080 by 840 pixels. Use PNG images when high quality is important. And keep design and functionality in mind.
Time now for our giveaways. And you need to be following at Exim Bank JA on Instagram. Comment the answer on their page and they'll contact the winner with their special prize. The question today is, what is the difference between serif and sans serif fonts? Exciting! What's the difference? Comment at Exim Bank JA on Instagram on their page and you can win yourself a fabulous prize. That's it for this episode of Money Moves JA, brought to you in partnership with Exim Bank's Business Advisory Service. And of course, Exim's Business Advisory Service is the service that helps your small or medium enterprise, especially, to grow exponentially. We want to see your business improve and do better, become more productive, get more sales, make more money. I'm Kalilah Reynolds. Check out their website, by the way, eximbankja.com, and I'll see you next week.